It should be obvious, with the One Belt, One Road initiative, um, the diaspora of those elitist, uh, corporate, liberal hegemon, hegemonists, uh, that they want to evacuate Israel. And like, we're not supposed to figure it out because that's their home, and it's like, you notice they're full of it, love and light and care, and you know like branding people with essential or last line of defense, mutually beneficial, stunning, and brave. It's like the lead in to stunning and brave was mutually beneficial, and they just wanted to yak 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 on forever. You know what I mean? Rationalizing and beating around the bush forever. And they live in all over the world and established all over the world. You know what I mean? Like, sooner or later, the people in Israel are gonna fall out of favor. Like when it was sad, I thought they already fell out of favor. Yeah, no, that's the Hegelian dialectic. That's where people feel like they find placement in a group or something, and then they can think like in the form of a pact made by people that want to be I guess uh, acclimated to that group, and they do a lot of compartmentalizing. I mean, you do it to yourself, but they do it more than, like, if I slip up and every now and then be like, oh man, you're being um uh, it's like summarizing, generalizing, and condemnation prior to investigation, because you know they will sell dope, they will sell smack to you in a second. You know, they're the it's the big pharma. That's just one part of it. You know, the Hydra beast has many heads. Shit. You notice that opium is central to like everything. Adrenaline is actually, but then it's opium. There's different chemicals there. You remember this, the George Soros weed that they were calling Scromit, because it would override your thyroid and cause the smoker to uh to throw up and scream at the same time. So it's loud projectile vomiting. Sometimes projectile vomiting make you scream. Like, sometimes it's just like it's like, ugh, you'd feel better. I was like, I was forgiving. It didn't hurt my throat. Sometimes. But I think it was, yeah, it made him, like, this was even worse than that. It was like screaming. And they called it Scromit. Scromit. That sounds like somebody with dick bags under his eyes. That sounds like somebody with big scrotums for fucking underneath his eyes. You know that, it's funny. you can't get him on legality. He's a hedge fund manager. You know, manipulating currencies and causing color revolutions and shit, and destabilizing country, galvanizing for polarization. You'd think that's illegal. Oh, you're caught red-handed, but they're just hedging. They're just hedging. So people either know this already or think I'm talking alien language. Just standing around like, what the fuck? Why don't you find a wavelength or something? But I don't know if I find wavelengths or if they are co-reactive response to phenomenon. Then the stream of consciousness will always bust them up, will always break them up. Eventually. I wonder if it has to be that way, you know? So then people go on to build out new wavelengths. I mean, that's... Okay, enough.